Kaden and Timmy, what we're going to do today is we're going to be trying to do something what we call finishing or completing an equation. Now you know we've done it where I've asked you your multiplications and your pluses and your all those kind of things, and you guys just give me the answer. But now this is a little bit differently, okay? I've worked out a whole bunch of equations, and if you look at them really nicely, you will see some of them where either the answer is missing, or like this one, I've given you the beginning and I've given you the end, but I've missed out the middle of it. Okay, so what we've got over here is if we open this, I've made a whole bunch of flashcards, and they've all got different numbers on them. Now, I guarantee you that the answers are on these flashcards. Okay, so what you're going to do is it's going to be very simple. You're going to have a look. Now I'm going to have turns, just in case you both are not looking for the same answer or you shout out the answer. Let's be fair to each one of us, and we each have a turn. Okay, and this is going to show you that maths can be fun. It's not just a bunch of whole different numbers. It's going to be fun. Okay, so pick one. We start with you, Kaden. Pick one of these equations and see if you can complete it in your head, and then we're going to look for the answer, and then we're going to go through it and see if it's the correct answer. Okay, have you got one? Okay, go for it. Has to be the last one. Okay, so now does this make sense? If you take 494 plus 81, does it give you 575? Awesome. Okay, Tilly, have you picked your one that you want? So you've got 72 plus 4 plus 6 gives us 82. Well done. That was a little bit of a long one. Well done. That is very good. Okay, let's go back to you. Have you found another one? Let's just do 2 or 3 of these, and then I've got something else that I want you to try.
Show us notes.
I think I know which one you're going for.
It hates me.
It hates you. It's there. I promise you. There we go. And it is the one I thought you would go for. Okay. So 321 plus 79 equals 400. Well done. Well done. That's also a nice long one. Okay. And you've got one? What have you got? Wow. So 77 divided by 7 equals 11. That makes sense, eh? Because we just did the 11 times table the other day. So well done, okay? So now do you understand the concept that you can work out any equation as long as they give you 1 or 2 of the equations? You can always work out what the answer is by either looking at the beginning, or by looking at the end, or by looking at the middle. That's it, or you can do the inverse. Okay, so you will always be able to work something out like this. Okay, does that make sense to both of you? Right, now I've got something else for you. Let's have a look at this one. Let's just move this over, so it's out of the way. Okay, now let's look at this. If you look at it, it looks a little bit confusing. You just see a whole bunch of numbers. But if you look at it, it's actually quite simple. It's almost exactly what we've done over there. Okay? But now this one, I can see you, Kate, and you're already looking at the superhero picture. So obviously the superhero picture is yours. So let's start with you, and then I'll look at yours, okay? If you look at this one, over here is all your equations. And they're very simple, okay? And you do know these, I know for a fact. So yeah, for instance, here is 10 times 1. Okay, now on this page, this is not one of those pictures that you're going to color in the way you want. They have given you the picture, and they have also given you an index of how you are going to color in the picture. So you're going to find your equation, have your answer, and over here, like we say for instance that is 10, where does 10 fit in here? Between 0 and 20, which is white. And say for instance there's something that's 47, it falls in here between 41 and 60, and it's going to be light blue, and that's how you're going to do this until you complete the whole thing. Okay. Now, if you have a look on this side, and yours is a little bit easier, yours is shapes, but the equations are just the same, just your index is at the top. So now if you look at this one, it is 3 times 3, which is 9. And where does your 9 fit in? Light blue. So you are going to take, here's a whole bunch of colors for you. You're going to take your color, and you are going to color in that section over there light blue. And which one have you picked up? Which color is that?
48, which is in between 40 and 60.
40 and 60, which is also light blue, but I do have another light blue. So there's another light blue for you. Or you can use this light blue, whichever light blue you want to do. And what we're going to do is when you've completed coloring this in, we're going to have a look and we're going to work out the equations and see how many of you have got the right answer. Okay? So it shows you that you've taken something that is maths, but you made it fun.
Yes.
Okay? There we go.